All right, I'm taking a big hit for this one. This is part 3. My ears are ringing really badly because of frequencies and electromagnetism. And this is what actually doctors and scientists told me themselves, not just my conclusion or my research. So there's your expert power, you bitch ass niggas. Anyway, cults have their ideology and dogma. The war on dogma is a war on man's natural tendency to be dogmatic about morality and how the spirit is the ultimate place, the ultimate way we derive morality. And where does morality come from? It comes from martial arts indignation, righteous indignation, the spirit of righteous indignation. This is what's right. I'm sensitive to it and I'm in the spirit, right? And of course, mind control is about sensitization and desensitization, amongst other things. So when you're sensitive to what's right and wrong because you're in the spirit of the light temple martial arts, you know better about morality. And since you naturally overcome in nature the people who aren't in that spirit, that's what Egypt has taught us. Haru united Egypt, not anyone else, because it was righteous indignation from love and sacred morality that caused him to naturally unite the land. And moral relativism unnaturally unites us. Okay? So it's a war on a man's natural tendency and direction of being dogmatic about morality and following the most moral leaders. They want to use their fanatic worldly philosophy of pragmatism, etc., to control your proclivities and to make humanity a Sophia-leaning abomination. Sophia reason, okay, I can't really read what I say, but basically Sophia is a lack of reason. It's a fake version of reason with consideration of practical consequences as the knowledge is based on a selfish reason and not what one senses as true and what actually one reasons as true. So it's a rational kind of knowledge, a rationalism knowledge, and this is what knowledge means. I'm going to use rationalism to force you to see this. That is the Sophia they're referring to, because the word is derived from Greece. So when you say this means knowledge, well, according to who? According to the pedophiles, the homosexuals, the lesbians, the people who deal in Greek plays and tragedies, illusions, drugs, and sorcery. According to the bitches, this is what knowledge is. According to lying pedophile bitches, this is the definition of reality and knowledge, and this is the foundation of Western civilization. There's nothing terrorist about this claim. It's mainstream history. Either you're educated and you understand it, or you don't. And it's almost certainly as a result of misdirection, which is their illusion and psychological construct, and goes back to mental health being a branch of philosophy. Sophia, okay? It's a branch of Sophia. And some bitch nigga named Philo. Anyway, honing one's senses is not the direction, but rather science in Sophia. There is no place for Sophia in religion. Sophia is unnatural, and the tree of knowledge, chemistry, has given her followers the upper hand in this world. Men and chemists. I go over the deity and the floating island, the chemists in my other videos. Lower Egypt, okay, the garden. I am suppressed, and so is true love, because the lust of lesser, undisciplined, unprincipled minds is not suppressed. So the tree of life can be seen as the cult center of one interpretation. I'm not satisfied with it. Is on Heliopolis, and the tree of knowledge is chemist, the floating island, chemistry. Okay. Of course, in Heliopolis, you have the Ben stone, the Bennu bird, reproduction, and it's described as the phoenix. Instead of the Ben bird, the phoenix is red, the principles of evil, and Phoenician, Canaanite system, sodomy, Jordan River, and so on. All right. I am suppressed, and so is true love, because the lust of lesser, undisciplined, unprincipled minds is not suppressed. Pedophilia is the main destination for the sexually immoral and spiritually incompetent. Little kids have less disease. They're fresh meat, so to speak. And it shows an expression of power over the individuals whose children they are. To be like gods, controlling men against their better judgment and natural senses. The very children they sold their souls for are being handed over to the monsters that bought them. Humanism is an illusionist philosophy, the absence of true natural morality, which is their main concern when they bring up religious traditions and constraints for the elite direction of addressing man's insecurity and suffering. Pharmaceuticals, drugs, alcohol, and other mind-altering and chemicals in the body, that they trigger, that affect the mind, lead one to a new world order of reproducing with those people who possess the kind who possess the kind of knowledge that is unforgivable, certainly despised by God, type of cowardice. Okay. So they possess this type of cowardice that is unforgivable and certainly despised by God, that leads to a Greek-style knowledge, which causes them to use illusions to trick the mind, leading those cowards who don't have the light martial arts heart or discipline to oppose them, or are too ignorant and misled to see why they are wrong. Okay, so it causes people to reproduce with these kind of Sophia pussies who don't have martial arts heart or discipline to do the right thing. So the heart is the seat of intelligence. It's also a lesson from Egypt and the Bible. Christianity, and remember, the bread in the ancient world was a symbol of heart. Bethlehem, the house of bread. Egypt, kind of a warehouse of bread. Christianity as churchianity, or non-martial arts perspectives of the truth, complement their depraved plan. This is why African light temple war arts are all but non-existent. So if you don't have the discipline and this martial arts perspective, you don't see what they're actually trying to say. You don't have the spirit. You don't have the focus to see the spirit. Can some ditzy, I'm on psych meds, going to church. Oh, that sounds nice. Oh, that sounds nice. Yes, I'm a yoga liberal. Oh, yes, that sounds cool. I believe you. Or are you focused? What are you trying to say? Where's the context? Is the con in the text, or have you put it into proper context, historical context? In our society, why do we use con so much? Constitution, context. Why is everything con horror, con arts? Why can't we have the truth? Why must everyone be a bitch who won't stand with me while pedophiles rape kids all the time with impunity at the highest levels of society, where men are being raped and women are being raped and abused in prison, outside of prison, immigration, at the border, on the way here, when they get here, on the way back, when they get back, just rape, 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 pedophilia, 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 and you all sit there drugged up and stupid and wonder why I say that I know best, not a consensus of drugged up, shallow morons. They couldn't get in the spirit for the life of them and can't even connect the spirit of righteousness to the light temple martial arts of Africa, where we all come from. Despicable.